guys, thank you so much for coming to today's video. So today is kind of an exciting one. I am talking all about my first YouTube paycheck and how much it was it worth it? What am I making regularly now? And the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about was how much money I have spent on this channel up to this point, because it's been a lot, so let me tell you. So I'm gonna tell you guys everything that I have spent money on, all the equipment I use, everything that I spent money on for certain videos. And we're just gonna kind of talk about that and talk about my first YouTube paycheck. It feels really weird that I actually make money from YouTube. So if you guys are interested in hearing all about that, let's get into the video. All right, so I am in a new area. This is my newly remodeled, it's not even done yet, like newly being remodeled studio for my epoxy stuff, epoxy channel, epoxy. There's a lot of things with epoxy that I'm doing, and if you haven't seen that, go check out my epoxy channel. It is called Glazed Epoxy. I will link it down below for you if you're interested. But I have so much fun. These two pieces behind me are just done with epoxy, and I'm actually currently working on a video. I filmed it all. So if you're interested, go check that out. But this little studio area, I'm so excited. I love just all the colors, and I thought, why not film in here today? Anyways, just to tell you where we are, because we're in a new place, and it's really pretty in here. I'm really excited. Okay, so I started YouTube January 1st, 2019. People told me for years, several years, that I should start a channel. And I just was like, no, I could never do that. I'm way too shy. I could never be on camera. That's just too weird. Like, I was not into it. And for some reason, I woke up January 1st, 2019, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna film a video. What the heck was that? Oh, and of course I start filming, and now the sun is coming out. And it's just getting brighter. All right, hopefully it's not too bright. I keep trying to change the ISO, but it just the sun keeps popping out, and I don't know what to do. All right, anyway, so January 1st, I started my first YouTube video. It was about my favorite makeup brushes, I think. And I was so nervous. I was so anxious to post anything. I felt like, ooh, like for like weeks, because I was so, oh my gosh, the sun. All right, hopefully the lighting is okay, and hopefully I'm not squinting because it's a little bright. But anyways, so started my first video. I was so nervous, and then I started having fun with it and just getting into it more and more. And here we are over 2 years later. And so my channel got monetized on, I think it was my birthday. I think it was like my birthday or the day before my birthday. Because like you get where you're eligible to be monetized, and then you actually get monetized like a day or two later. So I'm not exactly sure, but in September, either September 13th or September 12th. So basically it took me a year and 9 months to get monetized, and it is a lot of work. It's a lot of time and effort, and I don't know. I mean, I love doing it. It's just, was it worth it? Let's talk about how much I've spent versus how much I've actually made. So how much I've spent. I have not added this up. Okay, we're gonna figure out together how much I've spent. So I'm gonna kind of go through quickly what equipment I have used and had throughout the 2 years, because it's been a lot. And these things aren't like, they weren't only like bought for specifically my channel, but me and my husband like to do photography and all that, but like we don't really use it to make other money. Like it's not like he's a photographer and gets paid. Like it's just more for fun. And it was like, oh, well, you have a YouTube channel, so let's just buy these cameras and this equipment. So the first thing that we bought was a Sony a7 II, which was about $1,000 for the camera. And then we bought about $2,000 in lenses. We bought a ring light for about 50 bucks on Amazon. That's not that expensive. We made myself a little filming station thing in our house, which was like a back wall with some cute shelves and decor. And then we had these like big foam pieces to help reflect the light and a couple like different lights and stuff. So that was about $200. We got a monitor so I could see myself while I'm filming. That was $250. We got just a cheap mic to start out with. It was 20 bucks. Then my husband decided the camera was not good enough. So we got a Sony a7S II, which was about $1,200 for the camera and another like $2,000 in lenses. We got a Mac Pro Tower for editing because we thought I would use the computer for editing, which that was $800. Then we got new monitors, or we had one monitor, but then we ended up getting a different monitor because the coloring was off, and we got two to make it easier for editing because if you just have two screens, it makes it a lot easier. So those were about $400 for that, for the dual monitors. Then we moved into our RV. We sold our house, went into our RV. So we kind of had to redo our filming area and setup, and I had to get a smaller ring light, which was only like $40 on Amazon. Two smaller lights, they were about this big, and those were $60 combined. We used pipes to kind of go along the ceiling and hang down to put the camera on so we didn't have like tripods everywhere because there's just not room for that in there. So the pipes and everything was about $100. We got a new mic because the one we had was just not good at all. So we got a new mic that was $400, not a lot nicer mic. We got a new monitor because the one we had just wasn't working that great and didn't show the coloring that well. So the new monitor was about $200. Then we decided it'd be better to edit on an iPad. So we got an iPad Pro. We actually found a really good deal for a used one. It was like $650. With that, we got an Apple Pencil for $100, which makes it so much easier to edit. Then only just like a month ago, this is the second or third time I'm filming with it, we got the A7S III, which the coloring alone on it, like I struggle so much with just getting the coloring right. I always feel like everything is too orange or too green, and trying to get the white balance right and trying to make it look natural enough, but just like, it's just been a really big struggle. Like it's just one of the things that's like so annoying every time I film. And I feel like with the A7S III, I barely edit the coloring. Like I barely adjust anything. It's like basically perfect on its own. It's like I need like a visor right now. It's so bright. It's like the only time I don't want the sun out. So annoying. Okay, so then my iPad was kind of acting up. Like it wasn't, the touch screen like wasn't working really well. And there's actually a crack in it, which we didn't realize, but it's cracked. And then also it had like no storage on it. So we got a newer iPad. So we got an iPad Pro, a newer one, but like has like a terabyte of storage, which is amazing for videos. And so that was about $1,800. Then I needed the upgraded Apple Pencil to go with it, which was $100. Then I finally got AirPods because you can't, like, there's no headphones that plug into the newer iPad because it has a different cord. So I finally got AirPods, and I always call them earpods, but I finally got those. That was $130. Then probably like $500 worth of SD cards and storage stuff. On the iPad, I use LumaFusion to edit, and that I think is about $45 a year. And then I also use Epidemic Sound for the music for my videos, which if you guys do videos, just get Epidemic Sound. It is amazing. It's $150 a year, I believe. And they just have so much good music on there, and you don't have to worry about any copyright, anything with your videos. It's just, you just have an account and you never have problems with your music. Now we'll go through all my videos and see which videos I actually spent money on. So going way back to my first videos, let's see. So my first video that I spent money on was the TJ Maxx finds the Subculture palette from Anastasia, which that palette I want to say was 30 bucks, and that's something I wouldn't have bought if I didn't have a channel to review it on. So then another one is the, no, I would have bought that anyways. That's fine. So I got the, when it first came out, the Smashbox, like full coverage foundation or whatever that is. That I would not have bought if I didn't have a channel to try it out. That I believe was $35. So you got the Pat McGrath Mothership palette. I would not have spent that much money on a palette if I didn't have a channel. So that was $125 for one palette. And I actually used that today. So I did a Tati palette giveaway. So that palette, I believe, is like $65. What else is there? Oh, I did a giveaway with the Jaclyn Hill highlight collections. And I think I spent like $150 on that altogether because I did 2 giveaway winners and they each won several things. One of my videos is there's a massive Ross and Marshall's beauty haul. I definitely would not have bought all that stuff. It was like probably like $100 altogether, and there was a lot of stuff, but I, you know, was just like, hey, I have a channel, I can review it. It could be a video, it could be cool testing out things. So I did another giveaway with Jaclyn palettes, the newer like eyeshadow palettes. And I gave away 2 of those, 30 something each. So I'll just say 75 because it was shipping too and all that. So I tried out several things from Amazon. One was a DIY eyebrow tint, and that was like $15 and it did not work. So I tried the Kiss Falscara lash glue and lashes, and I think that was $15. So after the main couple of months of like quarantine before like a lot of the stores were open, I had just been going to Target and I was actually sick of Target, which is weird. Who gets sick of Target? But I was like, I do not want to go to Target ever again. And TJ Maxx finally opened and I went and I think I spent like $500. And that was you know, I was like, I'll film a video and it'll be cool. And like too, with clothing, you couldn't try clothes on. So if you were buying clothes, like you just had to buy it and return it if it didn't work. I do that a lot. I feel like I just shop and I'm like, I'm going to do a haul. Like I have a haul to film today from Vici, and I got a lot of stuff, which I don't need. It's fun to test things out and then let you guys know what worked and what didn't. Oh, my Fiverr video. So I did a video where I hired different people on Fiverr to edit just the same photo, just to see how they did, what would happen, how they're different. I think I ended up spending $65 on that video for basically no reason, just testing it out. I did another giveaway for when I did 100 videos. So that, I think I gave away 2 $100 gift cards to Amazon. So that was $200 for that. So I had to try the Kiss Lash Glue Liner, which was I think $12 to test that out. So I did a video where I tried a lot of Jaclyn Hill's Amazon favorites because, so she did a video and I was like, wow, I need like 5 or 6 of these things. So I bought them and then I was like, oh, I could just do a video with that. And then I ended up ordering several more things. I'm going to say it was about $150. Just, I don't really know, but it was a lot of stuff. So there's another TJ Maxx haul of beauty stuff, probably only like 20 bucks worth of stuff. Doing it for the tube. So I tried an Amazon brow soap. That was only like 12 bucks, but tested it and I didn't like it. I also tried the petal brush from Amazon. That was like 10 bucks. So I got also from Amazon some eyeliner, like winged liner pen stamp things, which I actually really like, but those were like 15. I tried Amazon, like this wax, hand wax. I actually really like it. I need to use it again. My hands are a little dry, but it was like 20 bucks. Then I just recently did another giveaway where I gave away like a purse set and a cup and a bunch of different makeup and stuff in it, and $100 worth of gift cards. So I'm gonna say that that's worth $250 what I gave away. All right, so I think that's about it. I mean, obviously I've spent a lot more money on things and like, you know, especially clothes. Like I think I buy a lot of like t-shirts and cute stuff just because I'm like, oh, that'll be cute for filming. And I don't like just filming and wearing the same things. And like I buy jewelry a lot of earrings. I've been buying tons of earrings. But this is just the things that like are easy to see and like figure out. So let me add it all up and figure out this total. And then I will tell you how much I have gotten paid. All right, so I have a grand total spent. Also, by the way, we still have all of our cameras and stuff when we get new cameras. The plan is usually to sell the old ones, but we just haven't. We're like, oh, we'll just keep it as a backup. But like, I don't know. So basically, the amount spent in about like a little over 2 years on my makeup channel, grand total is $17,754. Yeah. Okay. So my first YouTube paycheck, even though I got monetized in September, I didn't actually get physical money into my account until January 8th because you have to sign up for an Adsense account and then you verify your address. They send you a PIN number in the mail, and it could take several weeks. I didn't get it for a while, so I had to resubmit to get a new one. And basically, I just got my first paycheck, and my first paycheck was a big whopping $102.07. So, you know, that's well worth the almost $18,000 that we have spent the last 2 years. Yeah, so as of right now, let's see. My channel makes about $1 a day. Like $1 to $1.25 a day. I don't know why. I feel like my channel does not get a lot of views for some reason. Like I have a lot of subscribers, but it almost seems like they aren't seeing my videos for some reason. So don't know what that's about. My epoxy channel is doing way better. I got monetized in 3 months and I'm already making way more money on that channel, which is so weird, but I still love makeup. I love doing makeup. I love talking about makeup. I love sharing makeup products with you guys and like random fashion hauls, Target hauls. Like, I don't know. I just love doing all that stuff. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. Let me know down below if you have a channel, if you're monetized yet, if you've gotten your first paycheck yet or not. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Like, let me know if you just think I'm crazy for spending that much and not making anything, basically. Hopefully maybe someday this channel will go somewhere and I'll make more than that. But it's just been really fun and I've learned a lot, and now I'm doing the epoxy channel. So I kind of like, I don't want to just give up on this channel. Like I want this, like, I'm like, come on channel, you can do it. So let me know down below also what kind of videos you guys would be interested in seeing. Like, do you like more actual tutorials? Do you like quick tips? Do you like product reviews? Like, let me know what you guys would like to see and I will try to film that for you guys because that's what I'm here for. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.